Okay, good morning, everyone. We're just going to go through this Crunch versus Wilkes-Barre PPPK setup. And instead of playing it through like I normally will, I'm going to talk about the details here. I'm starting it a little bit further back than I normally would because I want you to make sure that you guys understand that this player up here, is about to lose his stick. So that changes a little bit here. So we've got a 5-on-4, but really a 5-on-3.5 if you want to call it that. So what we're going to talk about here is the importance of changing sides and getting really more importantly though, getting the PK to change their shape. So right now we're building a wall if we're Wilkes-Barre. And we want to keep this L as long as possible. We want to keep this puck on the strong side. We're okay with him having it. We'd ideally not like to get it up top, but that's really more because he can then change sides over here. So what 21 here, Chafee does a really nice job of is getting this puck to a threatening position. So he's isoing the D down here and the D at the net front. So right now he could choose to pass down, or he could choose to pass across, or he could choose to shoot. And this is the crux of everything that we talk about, right? Option 1, option 2, option 3. All from this one puck position. So what he does a really nice job of here is he waits for the strong side D, his closest D, to open up, passes through the legs, and then we get a slot line look. Doesn't connect, but what it does do is, again, if you watch the Wilkes-Barre players, changes their shape. So instead of going from a strong side wall, now they've got to readjust. And this player back to the player with the broken stick is basically just trying to smother the play up top. So we're kind of creating a 4-on-3 in the low ice, which is as predictable as you could ask for as the PK. Now we're going to watch the details here of 80 because this is unbelievable. And this is what it needs to be. And this is not a high level skill. I'm using air quotes. It is just something that should be reinforced at every practice, at every level, right? Prep school, youth, high school, anywhere, right? College. Watch him get this puck off the wall and get it to what we're now calling a threatening position. So he's here, cocks his puck back, and we freeze. So right from here, what are his options? He can throw it into the mid bump. He can throw it down low. He can throw it across the slot line. And he could also shoot. And if he really wants to from here, it's just a quick turnover of his hand. He can disassociate and pass it up to his D. So he's got every option on the table. So we talk about guys like Kuch being able to do it, right? Kuch is all world, but it's not a Kucherov thing. This is teachable to everybody. So how urgent can we get this puck? And again, I think the misconception is that a lot of coaches or players hear the word urgent and they think we need to move fast. So I'm just going to replay this thing at full speed. He is not moving fast. He is getting the puck quickly and urgently into a threatening position. There is no skating. There is no crazy technique here. Watch. Boom. So now from here, what's very interesting is let's look at the spacing. This strong side player is moving in front of 10. So now 10 is basically locked on. This strong side D is forced to come up and play because we don't want to let the shot through. And then we also have different 2-on-1s in the PK. So what does that mean? So net front is responsible for these two. Strong side D is responsible for these two. Weak side 10 is responsible for these two. And obviously he is without a stick, so he's doing his best, but he's really just going to be responsible up top. So now what's interesting is we look for the slot line. We get it through. We get a nice shot off. Syracuse. Nice job here from 10 to recognize it, and he gets a little bit of a stick on it right there. So now the puck has to bounce, and it slows up just enough to give the goalie just enough time to get over, and he's not executing a proper save with angle, squareness, and depth. He's literally just getting as much ice as he can. And again, what's so important about this, we're going to now focus on the net front player and the slot line look. By this player being strong side off the post, he's a lefty, so he's a jam threat. But if he comes more into the middle, strong side D here, Kemp can actually cheat more over, and he's more likely to then block this play. So the distance you can create between your checks on the power play is what's going to open up more seams. So we have to understand how our 2-on-1s are played. And then again, we see this nice little triangle. right? Triangle, triangle, all over the ice. So it's very unique. Just to power plays in general, not to Syracuse. This is just what good power plays look like. And even though this doesn't lead to a goal, there's a lot of very interesting details in this. So hope you guys find that interesting. And again, get the puck to an urgent and threatening position as quickly as possible. That's the takeaway. That's not an age-appropriate thing. That is every age. I can't stress that enough. How quickly can we get it here? It's off-ice training. Can you hold that posture? Can you get this puck? Practice shooting off it. Practice passing in the multiple ways. Re-encourage it in your small area games. Like everything you do needs to have the details like this. That's a big takeaway.